It's morphin' time.
Pterodactyl.
Hi there, this is Dalton bringing you the Wrestling Time post show, and for tonight I will be reviewing AEW Battle of the Belts 2. Alright, so Battle of the Belts kicked off with the TNT Championship match. It was Sammy Guevara versus the 402-day undefeated Scorpio Sky. Okay, so where do I even start with this match? It was obvious that right away the crowd was not into Sammy Guevara. They booed him and Ty Conti. So right as soon as this match began, Sammy Guevara rushed into Scorpio Sky and rushed him into the turnbuckle. Scorpio Sky bit Sammy Guevara's head, which was like, okay, I don't think that was necessary. Scorpio Sky dropped Sammy Guevara throat first onto the barricade. And then he did the backbreaker to him. And at one point, Ethan Page did pull Scorpio Sky out of harm's way. And Ty Conti got in Ethan Page's face. And then Sammy did the shooting star press, which I thought was pretty cool, onto Ethan Page. So Dan Lambert distracted the ref. I don't know. I guess he wanted Ethan Page to take advantage of that, but that didn't happen because Ty Conti slapped Scorpio Sky's hands off the rope. So as she did that, Dan Lambert, of course, noticed this, and he and Ethan Page confronted her. But of course, they can't do anything. So Paige Van Sant came out. She came out to cheers, and she went after Ty Conti. So afterwards, Sammy Guevara gave Scorpio Sky a low blow. So if you notice, Ethan Page got busted open, and according to Fightful Select, he was legit busted open at the show and required 6 stitches to close the wound. Alright, so like I said, the crowd was booing Sammy Guevara. They booed him and Ty Conti. And the fact that he did a low blow tells me that he's the heel now. He's a heel. And I guess Scorpio Sky is face. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but that's what it seems. I mean, you don't have no choice but to turn them heel after they're being booed. Next, we had the Ring of Honor World Championship match. It was Dalton Castle versus Jonathan Gresham. This is my first time ever actually seeing Dalton Castle wrestle, and I actually liked him. I thought he was pretty good. Of course, at the beginning, both men observed the code of honor, meaning they shake hands. And I really like how there was back and forth rolling pins at one point. I mean, literally, Jonathan Gresham would get a pin, would roll into a pin, then Dalton Castle would reverse and roll Jonathan Gresham to. It was hilarious. I actually really liked that spot. So Castle, at the very beginning of the match, did a gut wrench to Jonathan Gresham, and it looked like Jonathan Gresham landed incorrectly because even Taz on commentary pointed it out. That looked like a bad landing. And he did because Fightful Select also reported that Jonathan Gresham had to be checked out for a concussion following the match because even though he wasn't immediately cleared and they haven't heard anything, he suffered it happened during the gut wrench sequence. It was during this sequence that he had needed. It was during this sequence for the reason he needed to be checked out for a concussion. So I really like how, of course, Jonathan Gresham puts Dalton Castle in the octopus hold. And then from there, they're standing up and then they fall to the floor and Jonathan Gresham wins by submission. Now, at the end, both men observe the code of honor. And then after that happens, Jay Leto, Sanjay Dutt, and Satam Singh all come out. Singh sends Dalton Castle flying into I guess it was a barricade. And then Jay Leto hits Jonathan Gresham with the lethal injection. Lee Moriarty came out trying to help, but he got pancaked. And he came out with Matt Sydal, who came out with a candlestick. Wasn't enough. Satam Singh bouncing Jonathan Gresham like a basketball. And then Samoa Joe came out with the lead pipe. And at the end, him and Jonathan Gresham both hold up their titles. So I have to say, this was a much better way to debut Satam Singh than they did on Wednesday. If they would have done this, I don't think so many people would have gotten upset. So they need to keep doing this with Satam Singh. They need to have him not talk, come out, wreck stuff, and just be the muscle. I don't know yet how good he is in wrestling, But eventually we will find out. Eventually we will, but for right now, this is what they need to do with him. And he needs to stay this way until they're confident in his abilities to have him wrestle. But like I said, much better way. Absolutely like this. I didn't have a problem with it. I would have preferred this over what we got on Wednesday. So then in the main event, it was the AEW Women's World Title match. Thunder Rosa versus Nyla Rose. And I just realized that their names are the exact same. Rosa is Spanish for Rose. So interesting little fact right there. Nyla Rose looking extremely dominant in this match. Extremely. I mean, she dominated Thunder Rosa throughout this. Of course, Thunder Rosa did get offense and she tried to knock Nyla Rose down. And she did eventually. But in the end, Thunder Rosa hit the Hurricane Rana to Nyla Rose and retained her title. So great title, great first title defense for Thunder Rosa. She did fantastic. Nyla Rose looks strong. She looks strong too. I'm excited to see what's next for her, but apparently they don't have her opponent for her yet. Oh yeah, so it's Fightful Select reporting that they haven't been told who the opponent for Rosa is at Double or Nothing. But they were told that as of last week, Nyla Rose was not the plan. So I guess we have to wait and see who her opponent is. I don't have any idea as of yet who I think it would be. But whoever it is, doesn't matter because I think Thunder Rosa is going to retain. And she's going to have a decent long title reign. So, but with that being said, thank you guys all so much for watching and for your support. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell so you get notified whenever I go live or release a new video. And I'll see you guys on Monday after Monday Night Raw. Have a great night. Bye.